Howdy there, sports fans. Welcome back to the 90 Degrees podcast. I'm here with me. I'm one of your new co-hosts, Keisha or Taylor. I'm also here with Acid,
Yo,
Kronos,
Yo, what's poppin'?
and our resident angry drunk Turkish man, Napalm.
They're German, but hello.
He's lying. Today we're gonna be touching base with each other, just asking each other about their week, and also talking a lot about the recent EPA laws and regulations. We're going to talk about some ways that we might try to prevent it, maybe some ideas that are not so great by any means, but they're ideas. And, we'll really get into how this will affect us, our personal lives, and the lives of other people around us. So let's get into it. How's everybody's day going?
Doing good.
Pretty good,
Good.
except from recording this for a second time because the bot cocked it up the first time.
All right.
I mean,
What
hey,
about you, Acid?
it happens.
I'm doing pretty good. Had a good day.
All right.
That's great. That's great. I went to look at houses today. The first one gave me a really weird vibe. Like it was something was off. Very
Haunted.
not chilling.
Haunted
But it was,
Ghost in it.
no, it wasn't. No. It wasn't that kind of feeling. I can feel when there's a spirit around. It wasn't a spirit. It was like an off feeling. Like if I had come here, bad would happen. I'm just in tune with the earth, bro. Maybe EPA. Maybe they should hire me to make the EPA laws. I'm so in tune with the earth.
I'm pretty sure they would be expecting all of us. Nah. I'm
No.
We wouldn't allow any of this shit.
Yeah, we would not allow any of what's going to happen right now. As we're
What
gonna
might
discuss.
happen?
What might happen?
What might happen? Yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
become president. I'm gonna become
Hopefully it
president,
doesn't
and I'm
happen.
gonna and I'm gonna be like, "What's going on, pussies? How's your day going?" When I step up to the podium, they're gonna pull the thing with Trump. I'm not on his side or anything, but I'm gonna mention so they do. They kept talking about how Trump was so immature. Why not, man? Why
Same with Elon, to be totally
I can
honest.
be the most powerful person in the country and still be a person. Like
Yeah.
I hate the idea that just because you're in a position of power means that you can't.
Anyways,
be a
let's
person.
move on with the fucking EPA law.
Let's not talk
Yeah.
about
We're
politics.
getting
Alright.
fucking
You know what?
sidetracked like crazy today. I cannot. Probably because we already talked about this once. So, I have a few lawsuits right here in front of me. The first one goes out to Punch It Performance and Tuning for selling illegal tuning devices. Those devices are supposed to be defeating the emission control systems of the vehicle to achieve more power.
Basically, custom ECUs.
Basically, yeah. And they got a penalty of $850,000 for selling those devices. But not only that, they're also having to surrender all intellectual property to the EPA, including programming files, software, source code, design, instructions, or other information that could be used to manufacture tunes.
If
Well,
I'm
I think
right,
the whole thing's kind of stupid.
They won that though, right? Or is that still currently going on?
I took that from the official EPA website.
Is it
So the
ongoing?
EPA lost? Or did
That's
they win?
I just took that off the website. Yeah,
It's
I think they
ongoing, or
won
is
that.
it like completed? Oh, they won that. Okay.
They won that.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Very
sure.
cool. We're
That's
still getting
good news.
ECUs, boys.
Yes, sir.
I can still make when I finally decide to put a intake on my 350Z and to make it sound even more like a fart can. I can get that tune so it's not stuck in limp mode.
Sound like an
Yeah.
elephant.
Okay.
Why was that so accurate? To whoever of you just did that, I couldn't see,
That was
but
me.
damn,
Damn. Okay. That. Yeah.
that was quite accurate.
All right. Then another thing to talk about is the pollution that's associated with the EPA laws. They're basically one point is to get rid of the custom ECUs that people are going to get from these companies, and another point is to reduce any performance associated with the environment, like any performance component that is like affecting the environment, like in their minds. Okay, like I'm biased. I'm gonna be biased about the car scene for as long as it exists.
We're all gonna be biased here. It's a car
Yeah.
I don't know.
podcast.
Government's
a
kind of
car,
stupid,
yeah.
not gonna lie.
There's truly, I don't think there truly is a right or wrong to a conflict like this. You're just, it's going to be biased. What do you prefer, the Earth or your vehicle? Me personally, when the Earth is finally goes all to hell, that'll probably be in the next 50 years. Hopefully, I'll have gotten into a big car crash in a Formula Drift event or something by then. I won't be around. If I am, whatever, it's well worth it.
Bro,
You're giving off a whole YOLO vibe.
I'm probably young enough to where I will live long enough um to
Witness the
experience the
Earth.
end of the world.
Probably here same, but
Like that
oh
shit's
well,
gonna look
sucks to
beautiful.
suck, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be biased. Like it has been my
And-
dream for as long as I can think to like do this.
Yeah.
Modify cars.
Well,
Right.
it's not just okay, so it's not just our biased view, like, okay, yeah, we love mods and crap, like everybody loves mods. But it's also people's livelihoods here because a lot of engineers, a lot of mechanics are going to lose their job if this law passes. Like tune shops, yes, they have like over like 20, 30 employees. They're all going to lose their job.
20,
All
40
because of a
employees,
law.
yeah, sure. Now
Speaking of
think
that,
of fucking Hennessy.
I was
Yeah, bro.
planning on taking engineering as my major in college. So if they get rid of all
Don't
these
do it.
mods and everything, I'm just gonna be working on electric cars, and I don't want to do that wiring and programming
Do you
shit.
know? Do you know what engineers will tell you when you go to college for engineering?
What
What?
would they?
Don't. Just don't.
Don't.
It's not worth it. Get a little bit off topic here briefly. It's not. I mean, you're paying a premium to learn stuff that I can learn in you learn the same things in a entire semester that I can learn in a day. On the internet.
Well,
I
yeah,
love
the
how
It's an
internet.
fucking
actual scam. It's an actual scam because
What?
they don't teach you anything. You're paying
Okay,
two hundred
all right.
thousand dollars for an experience,
Well,
socialized.
I don't think that's well to a certain degree. Yes, like there are. I would agree they're like scamming you to a certain degree, but I don't think they're like all the way there because like well
They're
in my
absolutely
case I'm going to be taking mechanical engineering and then switching over to automotive in the next 4 years after doing my mechanical. So I mean yeah, it's just like a fancy paper that you show to companies to get your job, but like. I think some colleges out there give you real technical skills.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you really think
The-
about it, college as a whole is a scam.
Oh
Bitches
It
get
yeah,
is.
okay,
breaks and
but
Like
stuff.
that is a topic for another day. Yeah. Let's just go back to what was
hold
it?
on,
EP.
Chronos,
What?
real quick
What is it?
before we leave this topic. Real quick.
What's
But
up?
I hate to break it to you, but the amount of colleges that teach you any real technical abilities, like I was not kidding. Like it sounded like a joke, and you all laughed when I said engineers will just tell you don't. The amount of technical skills that you learn in college is almost zero. You can. My grandfather is a better engineer and mechanic than like half the dudes that go to college, and this man never touched a
Well,
college
that's the thing.
once.
You see that like that's the thing. Like
But
you can
this
learn.
is pre before that stuff, before like the internet.
Yeah. Well, like some colleges do really provide you with technical skills. Like I don't think they're completely useless. Like they're not like all completely useless. Like
Yeah.
in my opinion, yeah. But that's a tangent. That's irrelevant to what we're talking about right now. But yeah, a quick little conversation on that. But yes, back to the EPA laws. Yeah, taking away
I mean,
performance parts and perform it. They're getting rid of $1 billion industry. $1 billion industry. Like that's major income. Like
Possibly trillion at this point.
it's
yeah,
not it's not Jeff Bezos. Who cares?
yeah, but like they're trying to like outsource these parts. Like they're trying to like get rid of them. Like I don't know. Like well, I'm just like I'm like in shock.
I'm done.
If these laws are passed, I've truly just lost faith in the world.
I mean, okay, think of it from a standpoint like we should have seen this coming. What is every single company promising at this point now? Come on, this is really easy. What are they
yeah,
promising?
they're focusing on like electric, hybrid, and more miles per gallon.
Exactly.
Like,
By
yeah,
by what year? By what year? Or most
in
of
the
them
next few
shooting
years,
2025.
2025.
2025. That is
Oh
not.
wait,
That
no,
is
2035. My
that's
bad.
well, no. Most of them are shooting for 2025. Like
Yeah,
you were spot on the first time you said it. No, that's literally 4 years away. We should have like for people to. I'm not shocked by this at all. Is it a little scary? Yeah, it's really scary. But I'm not shocked by them trying to do that because we literally had every single company shooting for all their entire lineup to be all electric, which is crazy.
yeah.
I can't believe that. Is it better for the environment? Debatable. We can have that debate. But it to take away like gas
It's
powered.
not as much of a shock, but still, like I
Well,
think
okay,
like
fossil fuels are bad. Let's not get that twisted.
yeah,
They're
they're
extremely
horrible.
bad.
Yep.
And mining for them has destroyed the planet. Now, do I care about the planet? You can ask
Not
me
really.
on a Tuesday, on next Tuesday or something, and I'll give you my real opinion. Now I won't. Not on air. But to take away gas engines is almost like it's scary because think about all the cars that like you might have seen when you were like 5 or 6 and you really want to drive that you can't drive anymore. Why? Because there's no gas in it. How are you gonna do that?
That's true.
You
One thing
don't
I
know
just
how
thought
many
about.
times I asked myself that question already. Like one of my dream cars is a old M6 E24. I don't know if I'll be able to drive that thing once I can afford to get it.
True, true.
They
There,
might have banned all gas engines by then.
dreams are getting crushed for sure.
I
But
One thing I
yeah,
just thought
continue.
about is that electric cars is they're gonna take away manual gearboxes. So
True.
it's literally just gonna be a bunch of electric and hybrids. They're eventually gonna get rid of hybrids too to completely cut it off. And it's all just
Yeah,
gonna be automatic. So it takes all
true.
the fun out of it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing that's
So
for the car community. Well,
I mean,
continue or
which isn't the worst thing in the world to like turn everything
yeah,
electric. Do I think
it's
that
not the worst
every
thing.
do I think every mainline production car should be electric?
Yeah.
Eventually, yes. I think that it is more efficient. We're moving towards an era where everything will be electric. Is it kind of scary in terms of like, EMPs and stuff, which is far out there, fair. But is it scary for stuff like, the easy to hack and stuff like that? Yes. But I'm not focused on
There was an hacker
it.
attack,
If everything moves
hacker attack already where
right,
those
they can
cars
hack
were
it already.
involved.
But I mean
I remembered
is
um
it in terms of I don't even know why I said that. Sorry. In terms of like all electric, yes, I think everything should be that. Like the future. Do I think that we need to necessarily ban gas powered vehicles? No. I don't think that we need to get rid of them. I think we should let them
I think
die
there
off.
should be
Like they
yeah, I don't
like
think there should be
did
such a
that.
drastic change because what the EPA is
Right.
doing right now, there's like it's just like a quick maneuver, like they're trying to like cut it at the root, like right there. Like I don't think
You wanna know?
that's a solution.
If these laws pass, you wanna know who the most wanted criminals are?
Us.
uh, Whistling
No,
Diesel.
Of
Ken Block, DJ Hunt, Rob Dom.
Whistling
Those are the
Diesel.
biggest criminals. Those will be the biggest criminals in America. Like not companies, like single criminal. You know me, bro? Those guys will be outlaws. They'll ride around in their crazy specked out cars. You'll see them ride into town like a bunch of cowboys.
Yeah, they're gonna
They'll be
have to
like,
put like
they'll be
fucking
like,
choppers on their cars to get away from the cops.
they'll pull
Well,
out their
like
guns and they'll be like, "You got some good filler up."
Well, a good consensus on the EPA laws is it's scary and like new. Like new is always scary. Like to most people, new is always scary. It's a change that's very drastic. So We shall see as time
Who-
goes by. If this act really gets passed, well, I don't really know. Like maybe there might be something innovative that these companies are coming up with, but as for right now, my opinion still stands, and I think it's ridiculous that they're getting rid
Oh,
of like performance mods.
one thing I just remembered is that Biden actually is planning on getting rid of every single gas engine in California by next year.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
Dude,
How's
Biden,
that supposed to
Biden,
work?
Biden, you can't even take anything he says to heart because he probably wants to get rid of it because gas is what messed him up, man. And his whole brain is just gas.
Like
So I mean,
I'm not Republican, but some of the shit that Biden says is just fucking retarded.
I'm not for either side, but I think that
I'm
putting a
political
man,
neutral like you. Like
yeah,
I
I think
like.
putting a man in office who clearly is not mentally okay was a mistake.
No, he's like actually I think he's been diagnosed with some shit. So like
Oh, for
he's
real?
literally not
That's off the record.
eligible
Don't
to
you say
be
that.
the
Don't you
president.
say that. Don't you say that. He's not. That's off the record. You don't
He's
know
got
that. Where's
dementia,
your
bro.
proof? Where's your tangible proof? I don't see that. Gotta find the president's.
Let's move on from
Nope.
politics, boys. Let's go.
This isn't a political
Yeah, so much
discussion.
for
We're
not
talking about a
talking
man
about
with
politics.
dementia. We're talking about a man with dementia.
Alright, let's go
Supposedly.
back on topic though.
Boys,
Yeah,
this
let's
is a
not
GAR podcast.
we're going to get destroy everything if we go on a political tangent. Let's just get off.
We're
We're never gonna
gonna
have
Okay,
get
any more
so
cancelled on
listeners.
Twitter.
see, it's difficult because this act is politically associated, and we're gonna have to talk about it at some point. But like,
I mean it's literally an act made by the
What?
government, so we have to get
yeah,
political
but
at
What?
some point.
Wait, hold on.
That
I'm
still kind
confused.
of went
What
off
was
guard.
yeah, but yeah, we shouldn't like go as off topic as we did. Well, but yeah, yeah. So.
that boy has dementia?
Alright.
Oh my god.
Anyways, but I think we shouldn't only consider the people that are directly like impacted with the EPA law, like tuners, like enthusiasts. We should also consider just the economical state point, where the economy is just going to get absolutely destroyed.
True,
I
true.
think
Kronos already brought up it's a multi-billion-dollar company
Yeah.
industry.
industry.
Yeah.
I mean, not only many people will lose their job, many people will also just lose so much money in their fucking stocks.
I think. Look, this is a little bit of a tangent, but like I think I think what they're trying to do is mind control because like because listen, hear me
Kronos
out.
has gone mad.
But listen.
Guys, Carlos
I
also
think
off
we're
the
good.
books as dementia. Don't worry about it.
Hey, wait, listen. We're all get look. I'm gonna lose my shit by the by the time these cars are gone. Like my passion, it's all gone. Like I'm gonna be an emotionless, just like I don't know, like a piece of furniture that doesn't move.
You
Like
can still hold on, you can still put a little $5 auto zone wing on your back of your Prius. You'll be
no,
all
that's
right.
not good.
On a trunk mounted
You can
wing.
still retain your livelihood.
We're all gonna be emotionally just in like lost. Like
Bro, we
let's be
were
real here.
We'll all be racist when we're putting fake hood scoops on our Prius.
Yeah.
putting fake
But
red
don't worry,
spots on.
they might ban them too. I
What?
I think that wouldn't be that far off, to be totally honest. If
You
they
have racing stripes on your Camry? Banned.
damn,
Hang on, the Camry is a nice car. The Corolla's even better. The Corolla hatchback, it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Literally they use a Corolla hatchback in Formula Drift. I've got no qualms.
Yeah, was that it was
Real
the
no.
Rockstar one, right? The
Frederick
yellow.
Asbo.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Freddy Crosbo, yeah. Oh wait. Was it the stock engine or what did he have on there? The
It
V8.
probably would have had to be honest. Toyota, I believe that was Toyota's direct racing team that sponsored him, right? That's like Toyota's team. So it
Yeah.
probably would
But
have kept
just like imagine that beautiful thing is gonna go away. Like
Formula
like
Drift or the Corolla hatchback.
no, not
Oh.
well, it's gonna be affected. Formula like performance parts. Like they're using performance parts. I mean,
No,
sure, I mean, these companies might have something to combat the performance part, like kind of side of it. Like they might have something like maybe they have something electric in the works, but like I really don't think like it's gonna catch on as quick. Like people are gonna be like, oh, a quiet little car just drifting. Like it's stupid. I certainly haven't caught on to that tangent over
Now,
there.
it doesn't have to be quiet. We could be like Elon Musk and put little fart can noises on our Prius when we go to take it to the drift track.
Yeah.
I honestly think the Tesla cars are funny as shit.
The
Because
pipe.
That's awesome.
dude, I remember
like
someone.
the horn customization, for example, I think that's just you can do so
Very.
much stupid shit with that.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's-
remember what I saw it.
Make
but
your horn customization sound like me. Oh,
The next,
my.
the
just
next
hold down the
thing-
horn while you're driving.
Okay. Y'all are losing our shit. Bring it back together, man.
But
Get it together.
now I
The laws
think
have
that,
gotten to your head. Get it out of your system now.
Hold on, my dog is tearing up her.
all
My
right, all
We
right.
apparently,
sorry, my dog is
Kronos,
tearing
we
up her
are
couch.
being mind controlled. We can do nothing about it.
Yeah,
We are
Kronos, wait a
being
minute.
mind
Tell me about this mind control. Is there shungite involved?
There's what?
I mean, I don't know.
Is there shungite
Kronos fucking
involved?
brought it up.
I mean, like, at this point, like, I mean, cars are a major part of my personality, in my opinion. I haven't like made it like all of my personality, but I think what's associated like drifting, like it is a dangerous kind of stupid sport, but like that's me. Like I like to be dangerous, and I like to be a little stupid. Yeah. You remember
Little
you
stupid.
remember what happened last week? Almost ran into a semi truck.
Listen, guys.
Maybe the
Kronos'
semi
whole
truck almost
world.
ran into you.
Yeah.
Kronos' whole world is brewskis, boobs, and
Hey,
cars.
okay. Hey, wait.
That's what he likes.
Brewski's
Wait a
Texas.
second. Oh, wait. That was uncalled for, man.
Brewski, boobs, and fast cars. So if you take away fast cars, all he has is
That's the
brewskis,
fucking
boobs.
Germany starter pack. Boobskis,
Yeah.
brews, and
He's
fast
never had
cars.
a woman. He doesn't
Listen,
have boobs.
and
So guys
and,
just
and
got
listen,
brewskis.
Kronos has a hard time keeping women around him because he doesn't have fast cars anymore. So,
Okay.
and
Now he
then
just got
he's not 21 yet, so he can't get a brewski. You've taken
Now he's
away
lonely.
all three of his things that make him happy. Come on, government, you can't make this poor. Look at this poor boy.
Basically, in dummy terms, you take away my stuff, me sad.
Yeah.
The suicide rate will go up, will skyrocket. Our guys.
So you moving to Germany?
Might as
Oh, yeah.
well. I want to see that.
Poland?
Booze at 16. Well, not really
Ooh.
booze, but alcohol. Some
Yeah.
fast cars and the autobahn. But they're also trying to take away the autobahn from us. Fucking cars.
Wait, really? Wait. Expand on that.
Wait, Napalm, wait.
They are basically saying, "Oh, going so fast is dangerous," and "Oh, it's causing a lot of accident," when it really doesn't. It really doesn't at all.
Yeah.
And like, especially they're always saying, "Oh, but it's bad for the environment." It really isn't. It's a lot better for the environment if you travel at like, let's just say 120 miles an hour, 150 miles an hour, and get there fast.
Well, yeah.
Then
Like,
just go
You're still
through
hold on, that makes no sense.
normal streets at like 60.
Wait, that makes no sense. That's BS. You're using the same
That's
amount
how
of fuel.
great.
You're
that's how
just because you're going
greenhouse gases work.
faster doesn't mean you're using less fuel. You're using the same amount because now it's compensating for how much faster you're
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
BS.
Well, then
Hey,
how?
don't
Okay,
Going
call
so
BS
faster,
on
if you
your
say
going
part.
okay,
crazy more.
Don't call BS
okay,
on
okay,
Exactly.
if you okay, so if you say it's BS, then why do car companies say that you get better gas mileage at a certain speed? Like,
Right.
Probably
for
because the gear ratio is made for that
Threshold.
speed.
yeah,
Right.
gear ratio, therefore less fuel. The engine doesn't have to work that hard because it's already at that speed. So
Yeah, I
therefore
really
less
think that
fuel.
I really think that the peak miles per gallon is at 150 miles per hour, guys.
Well, yeah.
Alright. That's if your
Well,
little your
actually,
little piece of
actually.
shit can even go that fast.
The politicians just don't get anything about cars. That's just the brutal honesty behind it. They
Well,
don't
to be
that
honest,
you
let's
don't
say
use
that.
more fuel when going, let's just say 120 at 3000 RPM,
Yeah, like that's
than
not.
going
Bullshit.
60 at 3000 RPM. And that you don't put, that you also put out the same CO2 as, yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah, I actually saw a very interesting topic. Actually, I don't know if you guys heard about Formula 4, but I think it's been around for a while and I just discovered it. Apparently they have this road
Formula
car,
Ford?
Formula
Oh,
Ford. Ford has a Formula division.
yeah.
Apparently, they come out with this interesting car. It's I forgot what it has. A Focus engine, a 1.6 liter Ford Focus engine. I think it's tuned to make 174 horsepower with a turbo. It's loud. It's loud, all right.
I
And
mean,
it's a one-seater car. It's a Formula car. It's a one-seater car, and apparently it gets 57 miles to the gallon at around 75 miles an hour.
oh my
And
god.
this thing is quick. It's quick. It's real fast. Like 0 to 60, I think it's under 4 or like about 4. It's quick. It's a Formula car, and it's road legal too. If you
I
search it
mean,
up, if you go on, I think I watch a bunch of Top Gear. Like, well, at least I do. And Chris Harris drove one, and it's amazing. It's good for the environment as well. Like, it's a small engine, small
little
turbo.
tiny engine, yeah.
Yeah, and 57 miles a gallon. That's great. Like you don't see that. Well, the only downside it's a one seater. But yeah,
You
you can
heard it
sell
here
a fun
first,
car.
boys. You
You don't
Subaru
need friends.
you Subaru motherfuckers out there. Guys are,
Smoking your vapes.
guys are gonna be the heroes of the new age for cars. You got your tiny little engines and your little Subaru. Gonna drive around.
Hey,
I mean,
don't
honestly,
go crazy
any
on me,
JDM
man.
car, any JDM car, Miata as well, BRZ,
Yeah.
any
Any
JDM car.
look,
Even if you look
not
at the
only JDM,
RB26 2.6 liter, still nothing.
any small displacement car. Let's not get like because we all have our different car scenes, we all have our different views. Let's not get too specific.
You
Any
know,
car with a small displacement is a Ford cam. Like not exactly a Ford cam, but it is what it is. Like
they're all
small
two
engine.
strokes.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong,
They sound
but
like two strokes.
that's
Any
neither here nor there. Listen, that's neither
you're going nuts, bruh.
that's neither here nor there. Look, okay, your Miatas, your Subarus, your things, those are gonna be outclassed. You hear this, Honda boys? You Civic motherfuckers out there putting your fake hood scoops on your stuff and your fake canards on your little Civic hatchback from 2012. You hear this? This is your time to rise up. When all of our V8s are outclassed and we're banned from the United States and we have to pack all our shit up and leave and we have to go sit on an island or something. This is your time to take it up, man. You guys can hit the streets with your shitty aftermarket underglow. Guys, rise up, Honda boys. Do this.
Rainbow underglow.
Civic
Okay. Look,
Slender,
look.
let's
You know
go.
what we need to do. You know what we need to
Hear
do.
me out. Hear me out. I actually like underdog. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. It's
Underglow
nice.
can look
Right.
sick.
Like I know like new car fashion isn't all about underglow and all that stuff. Like it's more like sleek, like all blacked out, like like
It looks
low
insane.
profile. Like yeah,
Bro,
like
you know what we
everything
need
is
to
If
low
you're
do?
not
profile
buying
now.
Underglow, oh, sorry. If you're not buying Underglow from Wish.com, then you're probably you're probably like getting a decent underglow. Like the problem is that when people buy underglow, they buy really cheap, literally Wish.com underglow.
Or Amazon or something, yeah.
Or
Right, or
Wayfair.
like a cheap Amazon.
Which is why I think good examples are key.
If you get a good quality underglow and then you get it up and you apply it correctly, underglow looks so nice on cars, and like it's not like underglow it's sleek. And you know what? Early 2000s underglow was ugly because cars back then were ugly. And it coming after you, Fast and Furious 1 and 2.
I mean, I'll say
Your
that
cars
they
were
weren't the
absolute
best
garbage.
looking, but I mean they were kind of decent.
It's
Okay,
it's
talk
cars
about
of the time
They
period.
look
Time period.
they're like city cars that smell good.
real
Wait,
quick.
what?
What's
I'm so confused.
what are
Maybe.
everybody's favorite Fast and Furious movie? I think the best one, hands down, has to be Tokyo Drift. It's the most car guy oriented. It's the best. Like it
For
actually
me, it's
has. Like when
between.
you look at it, it's real practical effects because they're literally doing this drifting stuff.
For me, it's
I think
between
it's
2 and 3.
For me,
It's
it's
between
also
2 and 3.
Tokyo Drift, and I'm not
Ooh.
even a JDM fanboy. It's definitely Tokyo Drift.
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to say the second one.
Yeah, I like to
What?
both 2 and. Okay, wait. Listen.
With the purple drop top Eclipse
Yeah,
and the
I
and
like
the
that. All
green
right, look,
You
it's
know how many
green
views you could get
fake
that?
backwards.
Wait. You like it's a sign of the times, man. two and
Yeah, I
3
really
are goated. The first
I
one,
really think he was winning races in a drop top, guys.
The first one was good, but I wouldn't say it's the best.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, but we all can agree that everything got like pretty bad after Tokyo Drift. Everything got a little too much actiony,
That's not true. I enjoy the goofy heist. That's more enjoyable
I
than
mean,
watching two. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like
I
Well,
enjoy watching the goofy heists where they blow up nuclear submarines
and fucking
and
jump between buildings,
yeah, jumping cars between buildings. You know, Dominic Toretto jumping onto a spaceship, jerking off on
causing
it, and crashing
sinkholes.
and drifting it right back into the ground. Like, I love that stuff. It's funny. It's goofy. I think I
yeah.
enjoy that more than I enjoy watching Fast and Furious 2 because it was absolute hot garbage.
I wouldn't say it's
Well,
hot garbage.
I'm more of a enthusiast movie, and I've actually grown out of the Fast and Furious movies. To be
Honestly,
I
I
honest,
can't
have
like
believe
too.
that.
I
That's
mean, I
impossible.
watched them. I watch them occasionally, right? But my new favorites are basically what's the one we watched last time? It was something about a Formula
Rush?
racer.
Oh,
Yeah, Rush. Rush was amazing. It was so technical. Like it was
Ford versus
beautifully.
Ferrari is good.
Yeah, that is also one of the more like that's the kind of movies that I like. Yeah.
I
So
I don't really watch movies that much anymore, but when I do, it's not like I think the last car movie that I watched was the Initial D one.
oh,
Um,
you watched it? I haven't watched it yet.
I've watched it like 3
You
times.
talking about the live action one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so
Wait, is
bad.
it really
It's
though?
yes, it's
really not that good.
terrible. No, it's
I've never
so
watched
bad.
it.
Okay, first of all, okay, you know,
It's very weird. Very weird.
and is it Inosuke? What's his name? Itsuki. Itsuki.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you remember how Itsuki's like a little like kind of funny, like kind of an idiot vibe. Yeah, now he
Yeah.
just is completely an idiot. He like buys he makes his dad his dad is the gas
The
station
shop
owner
owner.
in this. Yeah, he's the gas station owner in this movie. He
Bruh.
makes him buy him like a bunch of cars that he thinks is cool at the time. And then he crashes them.
Hey, that is boy.
You remember when
Oh my
he got in
God.
the driver's seat at the top of the mountain and he was like, "It's fine. I know how to do this. You
And
gotta
he
learn
did
from the
it.
pros."
Wanna
It's
be car
ridiculous.
moments.
He dressed in a full racing suit and then got his butt kicked. It was
Bro,
actually insane.
and then when
Like
when what's his
So
name
for
started
those of you
drifting, he
fans out
came
there that
first
haven't
throwing
seen
up.
Initial D, the live action, go see it just for the memes.
Dude,
You might
okay,
know,
let
you
me
might
tell you
not
something.
know what we're talking about, but like I recommend going and seeing it because I'm definitely
It's
going to go
bro,
and see it just for the memes.
there's
You
a
guys
Same
know
point.
like
here. We
Boots
might
is
watch it
like
on here.
really Boots is like really chill, like all knowing vibe, and he's like, he's wise.
Yeah,
Like he seems kind of like retarded to like, talk to me and stuff like that. Okay.
yeah.
He's not like that. He is this crazy drunk old man who
Pretty much,
like
yeah.
likes going to strip clubs and stuff, go hang out with
Bruh.
women, and he just like and he I don't know, it's so bad. So bad.
Well,
Basically, he gave up his drifting life and turned into a shitbag.
Yeah.
oh,
For
it is what
what
it
reason
is.
did he give it up again?
What? What'd you say?
Me?
What?
Crazy.
Why do you get so quiet?
Yeah, I'm
I
kind
don't
of
know.
confused now. What did you say?
All right, it's time
What
for
did
our
who
new
say?
segment, guys.
What did
Checking
she
in with our
say?
What did you say?
All right.
listen, we're gonna go to our new
Exactly.
you know thing. I couldn't think of it. Shoot, I just said it. What did I just say? I can't
Something.
remember what I just said. Okay, you guys suck. We're gonna go to our new our new game, our new thing, because I said it, you guys heard it. So the
I knew
audience gets what
something.
I meant. Checking in on our resident angry Turkish man. How's it going in Turkey?
In Germany, still.
Lying.
Not really much has changed, to be totally honest. A few years ago, I actually don't know how long ago, they have now hired a full-blown special unit for tuners.
I heard that.
So,
Oh
like in bigger
no.
cities, they're most. I'm sorry, the police will come knock on my door after I say this, but they're the most stupid people. They don't really know much about cars, but then they try to act like they do. It's like, really weird.
Well, shit.
Well, guys, if Napalm doesn't show up next episode, do you know why?
Yeah, they have fucking took me because especially how they call it as well. They call it special unit. We have a shortage for that, but that's like technical terms that you can't really translate. And then after that, car posers, like people that try to like show, oh, I have money with their cars, are posers. So
What?
they're basically accusing tuners of like just trying to act tough and cool with their cars.
No, that's purely Paul Walker.
I mean,
Well, I think.
That joke.
just the name alone pisses me off, and they just don't like. They don't like us
The name of
tuners. They
what? Say that again.
uh, special unit, a short, the technical terms can't translate. And then like car posers, people that are trying to show they have money and show that they're cool with cars.
I love posers,
Right.
man. They're hilarious.
Right. Well, this has been
So
great, guys.
yeah,
I've had fun. To all you guys out there worried about the EPA laws and what's going on with that, let's say, Twitter, hit whatever, man. Do what you can, at whoever you can, talk to whoever you can about it. Make people aware of what's going on. We love cars here. And obviously, we love no matter what we talk about, and no matter who we dog on, or no matter what our community we dog on. We love cars, whether it's Hondas, Subarus, uh, Camaros, Mustangs. We love them, and
German cars.
we don't want
Anything.
people to take them. Right, we don't want people to take that away. Us going fast in these cars away from us. I was also saying
It's
earlier,
part. It's part of
people's
our personality at this point.
No, I will
definitely.
say I
people's
do have
livelihood.
tiny hatred to slam trucks, but that's another thing to talk about.
Hey, that's for another episode.
It's people's livelihoods. It's people's jobs. It's people's sources of happiness. I mean, like in the future, I plan on teaching my kid from an early age how to work on cars because I never got that, and I'd love that because that's how much I love cars. We need to come together as like kind of a group, as kind of a car community, and we need to stop this kind of. I thank you guys for listening in on this episode. I appreciate all you guys coming in and stopping in. We're going to see you later, guys. That's it. That's about it.
Yep.
This is the 90 Degrees podcast, and we're signing off.